Coca-Cola's original inventor, John Pemberton, was slowly approaching the end of his life. Rather than creating a drink that could have made him wealthy, Pemberton struggled to fulfill his vision. He succumbed on August 16, 1888, in the Major. Reason for his death was the morphine addiction that he started during the Civil War. Despite his revolutionary creation of the Coca-Cola formula, he had sold portions of his business before his death. After his death, his son eventually sold the remaining rights to Asa Candler. With Pemberton's death, the stage was set for the new leader to take the fizzy drink to unprecedented heights. Destiny seemed in favor of the visionary entrepreneur, helping him clear the path for him to turn his vision into reality. He was born in 1851 in Villa Rica, Georgia, and began his career as a pharmacist. But he possessed an entrepreneurial spirit and a sharp business mind qualities that would serve him well after moving to Atlanta and seeking an established career in the pharmaceutical trade, where he first tasted Pemberton's beverage at Jacob's Pharmacy, where the fizzy drink was originally sold. He was almost instantaneously captured by its taste and fizz. Seeing the untapped potential within the drink was just icing on the cake. The businessman started acquiring the product brand in pieces along with its formula. From 1888 to 1891, spending $2,300 in total. While this investment may seem trivial today, it was quite a big risk back in the day. He bought the rights from several people, including Pemberton's son, who inherited shares of the formula, and the trademark had been passed down. This investment allowed him to negotiate with several suppliers, which was a gamble as the value of the brand was not very clear to the market. The company founder's vision, however, extended far beyond the limited scope of Pemberton's. By investing not only in securing full ownership, but also in expanding production and marketing, he laid the groundwork for the soft drink's future success. He invested in increasing production capacity and began marketing campaigns that positioned Coca-Cola as a refreshing beverage for everyday consumption as opposed to merely a medicinal tonic. These moves proved crucial in enabling Coca-Cola to expand from a niche product into a national brand. His first step was to gain ownership of the fast-growing company. In 1892, he successfully set up the Coca-Cola Company, a Georgia corporation that started with a capital of $100,000. He brought in his brother, Asa Candler, and Pemberton's ex-partner, Frank Robinson, along with two other people he trusted with the company. This move solidified the company's foundation and provided Candler with the support he needed to implement his ambitious plan. Fully focusing on marketing, an area he excelled at, required that the businessman set up the company structure properly. His belief in advertising was unfaltering, and he promoted the beverage through innovative and diverse means. One of his earliest strategies was free sampling, which also managed to have the most impact. He knew that sampling was the most effective way to prove the merits of the refreshing beverage. He issued hefty amounts of coupons that could be redeemed for free glasses of Coca-Cola, effectively enticing customers to sample the drink and experience its refreshing taste. Although these tactics seemed simple, they were effective in generating excitement and driving sales. While Pemberton saw Coca-Cola first and foremost as a therapeutic tonic, the visionary entrepreneur was able to see beyond that and appreciated that there is a market for the beverage among people of all ages and cultures. To him, this was not just a drink but rather a cultural phenomenon waiting to burst onto the scene. Along with sales, the businessman understood the importance of branding. He made it a point to make the product logo prominent everywhere. He branded the drink onto calendars, clocks, fans, serving urns, and even apothecary scales in pharmacies. It was his mission to have the famous formula become a household name and immediately be recognizable to everyone. To further improve the image of the brand, the strategist brought on the famous actress and singer Hilda Clark to serve as a spokesperson for Coca-Cola, which resulted in one of the earliest known examples of celebrity endorsements. This association with a respected and admired public figure helped to elevate the brand's appeal and broaden its reach. But The company founder's vision of marketing brilliance went beyond simple advertising. He also recognized the importance of maintaining the quality and consistency of the product. He sent the soft drink syrup salesmen to pharmacies and soda fountains nationwide. These men verify that the drink was properly mixed with carbonated water and that the establishment had the fizzy drinks promotions placed in the correct locations. This helped to reinforce the brand and enable consumers to receive consistently high-quality service. As the soft drink sales increased, the marketing genius distribution expanded past soda fountains. He understood the potential of bottling the drink and selling it to customers on the go. However, he was not confident that it was the best course of action in what would be, retrospectively, considered both genius and somewhat foolish decisions. Candler, rather brazenly, sold the rights to bottle Coca-Cola to two buyers from Chattanooga, Tennessee, for $1. However, this sale looked like a poor decision initially, but it laid the foundation for the refreshing drink's national and international bottling success. With Candler paving the way, Coca-Cola went through a tremendous transformation, becoming more popular at an exponential rate. By 1895, the soft drink was sold nationwide. It quickly became a household name. This growth was mostly a result of the businessman franchising strategy. Soon afterward, the company founder took advantage of the brand's popularity and opened doors internationally. In 1899, the fizzy drink began its international journey by exporting to Cuba, the first step into international business. Only 2 years after this, shipments reached Europe, making the American brand widely known all over the world. He understood the importance of ads and went with a bold marketing strategy. Some of this money was put into newspapers and pamphlets, along with billboards, flea-branded clocks, calendars, and a multitude of different marketing options. In additional traditional advertising, the strategist focused on creating a sense of brand loyalty through experiential marketing. He encouraged soda fountains and drugstores to serve the drink with distinctive branded glassware, reinforcing the product's identity every time it was consumed. This strategy of embedding the brand into daily life helped to make Coca-Cola not just a drink, but a cultural icon. By 1911, the company's advertising budget had increased from $100,000 to $1 million. A clear testament to Candler's unwavering belief in the power of marketing to drive sales and build a lasting legacy. This combination of widespread distribution and innovative marketing laid the foundation for the fizzy drink's status as a global leader in the beverage industry. However, every successful journey is incomplete without hurdles. In the early 1900s, concern arose regarding the presence of cocaine in Coca-Cola. While the amount of cocaine was minimal, the negative publicity threatened to tarnish the brand's reputation. Candler responded decisively by ensuring the coca leaves were processed to remove the cocaine before being mixed with the other ingredients. He then sold the extracted cocaine to pharmaceutical companies for medicinal purposes. The leader also faced relentless competition from copycat beverages, attempting to capitalize on the product's success. He aggressively pursued these imitators in court, vigorously protecting the integrity of the drink brand and its unique identity. As the fizzy carbonated drink's popularity increased, so did the owner's public recognition and leadership, which led him into politics. In 1916, he was elected mayor of Atlanta. Reluctantly, he stepped down from his day-to-day management of the Coca-Cola Company, entrusting its operations to his children. In 1919, the Candler family made the momentous decision to sell their shares in the company to a consortium of investors led by Ernest Woodruff for a staggering $25 million. The soft drink business was radically transformed by Asa Candler. His meticulous efforts brought prominence to a local tonic that eventually led to global recognition. He is considered one of the most influential figures in the beverage industry due to his sheer talent in marketing, unmatched intelligence for business, and steadfast commitment to quality. These attributes helped him to shape the drinking world into what it is today. He died in 1929, But he left a legacy that most marketers and entrepreneurs around the world still seek to achieve to this day. In remembrance of what he did, Candler Park in Atlanta and Candler Field, the site for today's Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, were named after him. The company's founder's goal was to make Coca-Cola more than a local drink. He envisioned it as an experience and a symbol that continues to structure the brand's identity in today's world. So his decision to sell the bottling rights for a single dollar may change the course of the fizzy drink's future. But how did these bottling contracts structure its growth? And what made this signature bottle so iconic and special?